And now Congress Lok Sabha Chief Whip K Suresh has said that let us see what report are they going to table in the House. If the report states expulsion of TMC MP Mahua Moitra, we will oppose it tooth and nail. So big statement coming in from Congress Lok Sabha Whip K Suresh. Now let's listen in.
Today, this committee report is tabling, already included in the list of business in Lok Sabha. Let us see what report is they are going to table in the House. If the report is expelling for Mahua Moitra TMC MP, so we will oppose tooth and nail.
Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh continues to stay with us on this story. Pallavi, big statement coming in from Congress Lok Sabha Chief Whip K Suresh, who's saying that if the report mentions about the expulsion of Mahua Moitra, then they will oppose it tooth and nail.
No surprises over there, because at the India Front meeting, which took place twice over, it was decided that one, full-on support for Mahua Moitra, and second, use this opportunity to hit back at the government accusing of diluting all parliamentary norms and procedures. The point which is being made by the Congress over here is that one, the parliamentary procedures, or the ethics committee rather, did not function in a non-partisan manner, and the entire issue has been handled because they want to target someone who has been relentlessly questioning the sex nexus between a corporate band as well as the Prime Minister and this government. And also remember, the Adani issue has been central to the Congress party's political narrative, particularly that of Rahul Gandhi. So this comes as no surprise. So whenever that motion comes up, that resolution is moved or the table is, the committee's report is put on the table, the Congress certainly is going to lead the pack, tooth and nail. Every possibility of the Congress party also walking out from the Lok Sabha should that resolution be moved, expelling Mahua Moitra from the Lok Sabha.
All right, Pallavi, please stay with us. Arunima, coming back to you, another important question that arises is that if Mahua Moitra is suspended, then will she be able to contest the upcoming Lok Sabha elections?
See, she has not been convicted as yet. This is an ethics committee recommendation that we are speculating on. The ethics committee can say that she be expelled for the remaining term of Lok Sabha. The rule is very clear. The Representation of People's Act say that you can be barred from contesting elections if you are convicted for 2 years or more. There is a inquiry being done by the Central Bureau of Investigation. They're yet to lodge an FIR. So looks like, as things stand at the moment, even if CBI were to begin probe, it will reach a charge sheet stage in 3 to 6 months. So from the look of it, it does not, seem that she can be debarred from contesting elections which are due in the next 6 months or so. But if, even if she is given the ticket from Krishnanagar, from Nadia, from where she is a member of parliament, if she wins, that preliminary inquiry from the CBI and perhaps possibly an FIR later by the CBI or the ED, she'll have to watch out for that. This expulsion would mean she'll be out of the parliament for the remaining session, this session and the next upcoming session of budget. Post which, if she comes back to the next Lok Sabha, the threat of a possible CBI or ED FIR and charge sheet will something that she'll have to watch out for.
All right, Arunima, please stay with us. Shireen, now coming back to you. So opposition has been attacking ever since this report has been, there have been recommendations from the ethics committee, and the opposition is now calling this report as a fixed match.
That is right. The opposition, especially the members of this ethics committee, there are about 4 of them. That includes Danish Ali, that includes Uttam Reddy as well. Who, in fact, when the meeting was going on, they walked out and questioned the conduct of the meeting. They, in fact, went on to say that there were certain MPs who were part of this ethics committee and from the BJP who were asking, very ill-mannered question to Mahua Moitra, and based on that, they have, in fact, walked out from the meeting. They also, in fact, went on to say that the complaint that has been made by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey has no shred of evidence to actually imply that Mahua Moitra has done something like this. So clearly the ethics members, opposition ethics member who are part of this committee, they all are in fact been in support of Mahua Moitra. Apart from that, the India Alliance members, remember there has been 2 meetings that were held back to back, and in both the meetings it was decided that they will be outrightly supporting Mahua Moitra. They also in fact went on to say that how this government is trying to shut the voices, the dissent voices within the parliament, because she's been speaking against Adani. So based on these, the opposition leaders in fact have been saying that in case this report says expulsion of Mahua Moitra, then they will go ahead and do protests, not just inside but also outside parliament. They will continue with their protests, but they will continue to support Mahua Moitra. So right now I'm outside the residence of Mahua Moitra. As of now, she has not spoken to the media standing outside, but around 10:30 is what it is expected that she will be leaving for the parliament. But last time when she was speaking to the media, she categorically said that she's very confident, she has not done anything wrong, and let the government, let the ethics committee submit their report. She will face whatever the decision is, but she needs to, her party members also have been saying that she should be given the time to explain her stand. So of course we will be seeing whether Mahua Moitra will be allowed to speak in that half an hour time that will be given for discussion. Whether Mahua Moitra will be allowed to speak, will she be allowed to put her stand, is something that we have to wait and watch for.
All right, Shireen, thank you so much for getting us all those details. Pallavi, coming back to you, the opposition has also been claiming that there has been a hurry to take action against Mahua Moitra, while there has been no action taken against Ramesh Biduri.
Well, I mean, Ramesh Biduri, of course, apologized for his comments against Danish Ali. But you're right, even at the ethics committee meeting, she began by making the point that why there is a selective outrage coming in from the ethics committee. When a matter is also prevalent before the privileged ethics committee, why is it that Ramesh Biduri has not yet been summoned? And I think that's the main crux of the opposition, which is going to come in from the opposition today. That it's not just about Mahua Moitra. What is happening to her today can happen to any of us tomorrow. And how the parliamentary procedure, and in fact, if you remember, Rahul Gandhi has consistently made the point that the working of the parliament is only to focus on the government, nothing on the opposition. Mics being switched off, cameras not being focused on them, arbitrarily being suspended. Raghav Chaddha's suspension, for example, has just been revoked. That's the point which the opposition consistently makes. That why is no action taken on as far as the BJP leaders are concerned? Why are comments of BJP MPs never expunged? Why don't they face flack or face the heat? Why is it that only the opposition parties? Today, inside the Lok Sabha, post-noon, I think that is exactly the point which the opposition, particularly the Congress, is likely to make.
All right, Pallavi, please stay with us. Arunima, now coming back to you, what is the defense that has been made by Mahua Moitra's side so far?
But 2-3 things. At the ethics committee, even before that ethics committee meeting happened and she was summoned, she kept saying that, this happens, please give us the NIC details of login credential of all the members of parliament. So basically what about she? Saying that, it's not, I'm not doing something which is new. Everybody does this. Everybody shares their login credentials with their office assistant, with their parliamentary staff. And post that, once this ethics committee report has come in, even before it was brought before the Lok Sabha, it is to be brought in today. There has been a decision taken saying members of parliament cannot share their OTPs and login credentials with the staff who's assisting them for parliamentary work. So that was the first thing she said. Next up, she said that where is the money? If allegation is being made that I have been given or paid for asking these questions, where is the money trail? So the ethics committee has said that for that a criminal investigation has to happen, and that is why the Central Bureau of Investigation has been roped in. So we'll have to see as to how this particular allegation and her defense is treated if the matter comes to an FIR stage for CBI. The third thing, and she screamed and shouted about this, she said that this was a Draupadi ka Cheer Haran that was happening inside the ethics committee. She said personal details about her equation, her personal life, with whom she has been traveling, who has accompanied her. All these questions are really demeaning her as a woman and attacking her personal life. So she vehemently opposed these questions. There has been a version from the BJP side saying that her conduct at the ethics committee meeting was like abusive towards the chairperson who's also a scheduled caste member. So all these back and forth have happened. But all of this is source based. If she gets a chance to speak on the floor of the House today in Lok Sabha, we will for the first time hear Mahua Moitra on record, perhaps rebutting point by point if she gets that much time. We'll also have to see how much time she is given. If she is given enough time, will she rebut all these allegations and come on record with her defense? That's something we'll know at 12.
All right, Arunima and Pallavi, thank you so much for getting us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the story.